So I believe there might be a door here. Scrap iron. I need 2 more of this. Abandoned dungeon. Ooh, okay. What the hell is that? That's a lizard. Please do not have me be killed by a lizard. What the hell is that? Oh, it's another boss. Is that the guy that's got the spear? No, I was saying earlier, this should be the place that's got a door of some kind, to some spear of some kind, right? So, hall bosses, or mini bosses, have not been super kind to me. So, I feel like I should be careful around that guy. So this would be, yeah, this is the Ashina arts that we just got. We can definitely afford this. Ah, so this is another skill. A one-hit overhead sword strike. This high posture damage and also recovers one's own posture with a strong forward step. This seems rather good in like duels, right? With an enemy similar to ones we just got. Of course we're gonna enhance our physical attributes. Second prayer necklace. In Ashina there's a towering pink ogre of man, said to have gone red-eyed and run amok before he was long shut away in a forsaken dungeon? Okay. Well, do I actually have to like eat these necklaces? Where are they? Where are they? There they are. The President of Ashina's army is renowned throughout the nation. Its generals are especially talented. Every one of them accomplished in the Ashina sword style. So it's a bit of like lore in all these. Oh, Gyobu is the heckin'. Oh, no mind. No, yes. This is the guy on the horse, right? Yeah, Gyobu was the guy on the horse. There we got. Genichiro. That's the one I was actually thinking about. Yeah. So Gyobu, the door should be around there then, right? Where's the door? The key even? The key. I would like to see my key, please. Oh no. It just belonged to Gyobu, but is close to the well. Gotcha. Yeah, so we're looking for a gatehouse, so it's close to the well, but I'm not anywhere close to that. Gotcha. But in the dungeon, there might be someone with red eyes. In a dungeon, rather. Is that a Hoyle? It's not a Hoyle. 85 coins, no spirit, no skill points. May as well look at what's going on with this guy here. Scrap magnetite. Worth it already. I do not see any red eyes, I only see our warlock on fire, who is currently in the process of cursing me. Okay. I was hoping jumping would also be able to get me out of them. And he is also indeed extremely tanky, similar to that other man in a Hoyle fight I had earlier. He's taking damage though, but he is literally taking no poison damage. And his like big old bulbs, very nasty. Very nasty. But the spawn on this guy is extremely close. Is there a way you can somehow get like the first swing on this guy though? Maybe. You can at least close the gap with this guy. Does Terra just kill you? I either got killed by Terra there, or I just took so much damage from the thing that gave me terror that I died from that. Terror just kills you, yeah. Yeah, these bulbs are quite nasty. To the point where I'm like, I don't know about this guy. I feel like at some point I'm gonna get something that'll help me against spooky hole boys that are being spooky. There's the overhead. It's rather slow. Jesus. I don't know what to do against this guy, dude. That's the instant kill. I'm only giving him like just one last try here, just checking what's going on, you know. I feel like this is the strat, isn't it? What I'm doing right now. But I accidentally done here. Putting him up against the wall means that I can actually trivialize some of his bobs. Oh, okay, yeah, he's an airborne enemy. Shurikens will be able to probably do some sort of damage to him, right? When he jumps. Because he is like very slowly hovering away, giving you ample time to hit him with shurikens. But alright, let me have one more try at him. See if that does anything. What I feel like so far though is that I'm not 100 on this, but I feel like there might be a steeper demands for power for defeating enemies in this than it would be in, say, Dark Souls. Because in Dark Souls, you generally didn't need to power level to kill anything unless you were struggling to dodge them, right? But in this so far, I feel like you just do so little damage that you can't actually beat them. Oh yeah, so if that guy is hurt more, those shurikens will tire him out. That's me tarred and instantly killed. Yeah, so also a way to not get tarred seems important for these sort of enemies, right? Because that other enemy as well had like a crazy debuff that applied to us. It wasn't terror, but it was like one that just made us really slow. Jesus. Even when it's like open to attack, it's really tough to get to. No, not really tough to get to. Even when it's open to attack, he's just doing really nasty attacks at you. Very different sort of an enemy. Yeah, I think for right now, this guy is just too tough. For a number of reasons. Like, I feel like he's just a faithful one. Aha. Just one that's on the bridge praying. Yeah. So I feel like he's taken too little damage. I'm very weak. I feel like the terror is really nasty, and maybe I need some sort of way to deal with status effects. And I feel yeah, I think that's mostly it. I think that he didn't do a crazy amount of damage to us, right? But we didn't do a whole lot of damage to him. Because he was not getting tired at all, and I didn't do any damage to his health either, which would make it really hard to make him tired because his health was remaining high. So I think there's something. Oh yeah, the third thing I was thinking was that he seems like a trap enemy. Did you see it enter the boss fight like for like a second there? Was that just me? Am I shrinking out? That was weird. I think it's a trap enemy because it's right next to a sculptor's idol, which either means they intend for you to die to him, or it's like so hard that they're giving you like a really short checkpoint, right? I feel like you're supposed to see him, try him, and walk away from him, yeah, basically. There's a thing up there. No, yeah, I am correct. I have briefly activated this guy. Because he's not channeling a spell as he usually would right now. Oh, this might be a better place to actually dip in on him. Yeah, it does work. Oh, you can't actually get out of here. Oh, this item's still there. Maybe a balloon of soul. Maybe a blessing for departed souls. If one pops the Sekiro pink balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will acquire more resurrected power for it all the time. Gotcha. Aha! Wait a second. Is there like being a striker for that to fall down? No, not really. Maybe his spells are able to knock that down? There's a way to get out. Pacifying agent. Reduces terror buildup and increases terror resistance for a time. There we go. There we go. So having more of those means that we would be able to not immediately get terrored and instantly killed. Because the thing is... Oh, that sucks. Because the thing with I don't know what I was gonna say. But yeah, there has been some bosses now that have demanded that we have some sort of consumable in order to face them, right? This thing is more dangerous than it wants us to think it is. It's gonna grab me. Like, pacify me. Not pacify me, paralyze me. Never mind, it's fine. He's not dead though, is he? That's why it's more dangerous. Ally the vassals of Ashina clan, executed after the Great Rebellion. May the spirit rests. It's not dead, yeah. Maybe dies twice. There we go. Now he's dead. Pacifying agent. Aha! Okay, yeah. So this area will give us more pacifying agents so that we won't immediately deter. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the thing is that when we wanna like actually attack him, he had like a bunch of like terror dust around him. So that when I was doing damage to him, I was just instantly dying to terror after a while. Like even without being hit by the orbs, which I found very hard to dodge. I was still getting terror, like, build up from his aura. Secret Shinobi drug, balloon color. When times call for death by wounds owns one a hand, samurai turn the swords on themselves as a matter of pride, while Shinobi demands a swifter means. Simply crush in the back teeth to die. Nothing more is required. Resurrection is not limited after use. It's not limited after use. Find out. I think I see what the deal with that is. I think. So right now my resurrection is limited, right? Even though I do have a like a resurrection orb. My first thought when seeing those bugs was I gotta catch them and put them in my museum. I swear to God. But yeah. See now there's no like dash over it, so that means it's not longer restricted. So I think what that means is that if we're restricted, we can kill ourselves to get our resurrected power back, which I think is largely good if you either have more than one resurrect remaining, or if you want to not get chased anymore, right? That strikes me as the only reasons why we do that. Sculptor's idol found. Excellent. We are very broke. Because we just died a whole bunch to an a possibly unbeatable boss, possibly, maybe. I don't want to get those guys behind me. I feel like they might have some special grab move if they catch you behind or something like that. Or maybe in general, but I haven't seen it yet. And also, they haven't been behind me, so maybe that's why I haven't been grabbed by. Oh, fuck off, bug. You belong in a museum. Quite like the overhead, you know? So these guys are totally harmless. Totally harmless. Pacifying agents. There we go. That's how we kill this guy then. You go into this area here and get a bunch of those. Red lump. Consider gain red eyes and reduce flinching from enemy attacks. Also prohibits the use of resurrection. This is like the beast thing. Beast pellets, right? A risky consumable to gain more damage. Hello? You know, perusing the dungeon. Shinobis are known to peruse dungeons. So we have to say to Shinobi or he won't talk to us. Which is out of character for him. The other guy, we refuse to say our profession at all. I'm listening. Even though we haven't said anything though, everyone's figured out to prefer Shinobi, so... There we go. Blood letter for someone. Required. One tough man. Preferably a strong samurai or a young large soldier such as a member of the Taro troop. Must be delivered unharmed. Huh. What are you gonna do with that man? The less we know, the better. Fair enough, Sergeant. What are you up to here? Bloody rags? Covering something. You are an unfriendly one, aren't you? Oh yeah, there are actually like charge attacks in this. Lord knows what those are about. Can you like chain together? Here you can. Oh, they're not just a charge attack. They're a poke attack. Which are important when applied against us. So maybe they're important when applied against other enemies as well. Right? Maybe when enemies are like blocking me, maybe actually they wouldn't be able to block this. Yeah, yeah. Also, unfortunately, I did just see that, yeah, we are capped to 5 pacifying agents. So, however long that lasts, it better be enough for a whole boss fight. Which is another reason why I could benefit from more damage against that one guy using Terror. So even though we have acquired some pacifying agents from this place here, I don't feel like I'm about to do more attempts against that one guy. I feel like we're in a similar position as to that guy, other guy we found in the well. They just strike me as enemies that you can find early, but aren't necessarily meant to be killed early. I'm not looting out. Alright. Now I can loot it. Never mind, we can jump in this game. Rotten Prisoner's Note. Supposedly the fragrant stone is enshrined in a village in the Ashina depths, but how to interpret throw oneself? This is as far as that old Okami term could take me, but did it truly reach the Fountainhead Palace? I'd like to know, but it seems I never will. Kataru, forgive me. There's more bugs in here. Throw oneself. How do you interpret that? I think, to me, throw oneself sounds an awful lot like jumping. doing a Gimli, but solo. Should be wary of jumping down holes. Jumping down holes seems to be a good way of getting yourself into an encounter with an enemy using some sort of purple against you. What was that? Yeah, what is that? Hello. We can go up to the scaffolding. These things are called scaffolding, right? Cave supports? You can call them cave supports. There's nothing up here. Unless you are meant to go this way. There's nothing up here. You can go up here to get away from very nurtured, weak enemies. So it goes. Were there any more cells? I missed out on actually. So we did actually discover how to enter the cells. I think you did that. You gain access to that cell there by giving him that prisoner. No, that hunky tough man, right? After you do that, he will go into that cell, or the cell will be open because he will be in there. He will kill that guy, but there is an item in there that we can grab as soon as this cell is opened. I feel like there's an item right next to... Yeah, there's an item there. Looks like there's some more cells. Yeah, there weren't any cells down here, just caves. Excellent, okay. Let's piece out of here then. Did I go here? Yeah, I did. This is where the rotted note was. I feel like I went into multiple cells, but maybe there just was one cell we could access. Oh, even more little men we can rest at. I'd love to purchase an offering. What was that? A mob, okay. A mob's just like people that sell things. Mask fragment demon. Old dancer's mask. Okay, we can put together a dancer's mask if you have a lot of money. Contact medicine. We can get poison from it? Ah, it's a weak poison. Okay, so if there's some sort of plague that exists, we can get to weak poison so that we can't get plagued. Sure. That's reasonable. I will make sure to. This seems like a decent time for me to take a break. I could really do with some dinner right now, so I'm just gonna... Whoa, rest here? Oh, I almost freaked out, man. I was freaked out. I was looking at OBS, and it said live 000000, as if I had recorded nothing. But right next to that, it says rec. An hour and 30 minutes. So we're good. Perfect. I'm gonna rest here. And holy shit, I feel like we have so much to explore right now. Frick me. Well, that'll be for next time, which hopefully will not be in too long. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you for another video. Take it easy. See ya. Goodbye.